Hey guys, welcome back to Team DTV and Merry Christmas po sa inyong lahat. The first time that we reviewed the BYD Seagull, nabanggit ko doon that it reminded me of the popular Honda Jazz. Back then kasi, there was a time na sobrang sikat talaga ng Honda Jazz, paborito ng mga enthusiast kasi you know, it's a small city car tapos maporma, konting accessories lang ang porma niya. And sabi ko nga, etong Seagull, konting accessories lang, parang ganun din ang effect niya. And mukhang narinig tayo ng BYD. Di ba, nakita niyo naman sa video, nilagyan lang nila ng front and rear skirt and then spoiler. Di ba, ang forma na agad tingnan. So what more pag nilagyan pa to ng side skirt tapos siguro ng medyo wider tires or wider mags, lalo pang mas maporma, di ba? So anyway, before we proceed, we would like to thank BYD Greenfield, especially of course yung agent natin si Sean Lee and the branch manager si Sir Ramir for lending us this BYD Seagull. Yes, gagamitin natin to for the next 3 days over the weekend as a family car. So gagamitin namin to yung using it just like our regular routine, right? And then we will provide you feedback how it is. Kakarga naming 4 and we'll just go about our usual routine pag weekend as a family. Mag-grocery siguro and Sunday we'll try to go to Tagaytay and tingnan natin kung anong performance niya. May ambulance. So anyway, samahan niyo po kami and para especially for those who are potential buyers, nag-iisip bumili ng BYD Seagull at pinag-iisipan pa, and then hopefully you can get information and realistic feedback sa experience namin using this BYD Seagull as a family car. Please stay tuned and samahan niyo po kami. Okay, the first thing that we will do is to reset the consumption figures dito kasi merong mga previous users, right? So dito tayo sa energy and then consumption. There's the odometer, 2,144 ng tinakbo. So reset natin yan. Driving time, average speed, ayan. Alright, so 0, 0. Reset. Okay, para clear ang data natin, start tayo from 0, right from the very beginning. And then dito naman sa instrument cluster, as you can see, 99%. So yung range niya from 300 nakapag-consume ko ng 1 kilometer. But anyway, i-reset natin yan. So, nakita nyo, trip A. Ayun, 0 na. Okay, next thing we need to check is the tire pressure. Right now, 228 kPa siya. Diba? Last time, hindi tayo familiar sa kilopascal. So, natuto na tayo. Nag-convert tayo. So, ang recommended tire pressure nito is the same as the Sea Lion 6, which is 36 PSI. So, I want to make sure na tama yung tire pressure natin kasi baka mamaya mag-complain na naman ako na matalbog. Tapos yun pala, tire pressure lang pala yung mali. So, anyway, 36 PSI is equivalent to approximately 248 kPa. So, medyo underinflated to. Kaya magpapakarga muna tayo. Okay? Okay, karga natin ng 36. And then palitan natin yung drive mode, no? Right now naka-normal siya. Mag-eco mode lang muna tayo. So stay tuned, samahan niyo po kami. Mag-iikot-ikot tayo dito sa city and then susubukan din natin to sa highway going to Tagaytay. Isa sa mga realization ko when I was reviewing the Sea Lion 6, iba pala, you can provide more detailed information kapag dinadrive mo na yung car in familiar road, familiar places. Kasi mas mafe-feel mo yung size niya, yung suspension niya, familiar ka dun sa mga bumps sa road, sa mga curves, sa mga lilikuan, yung mga kasama mong traffic, kung masikip yung kalye. So, mas meaningful yung experience and yung masishare ko sa inyong information. So I'm really glad na pinahiram sa atin tong Seagull kasi that is the kind of feedback that I am going to try to share with you guys. Okay? So right now, susunduin ko yung anak ko sa school. We'll see kung ilang percentage ang mababawas. Now, remember guys, this BYD Seagull is a full EV. Hindi ito plug-in hybrid katulad ng Sea Lion 6. So, medyo magiging watchful tayo sa state of charge. Ano? Ang estimated range nito is 300 kilometers. So, ayan, so far, as expected, Friday traffic, nag-average lang tayo ng 5 kilometers per hour na speed. Meron din siyang auto hold. So, katulad nito, naka-incline tayo. Pag naka-auto hold, para ka na rin lang may hill assist control, di ba? So far, alam niyo yung sa outer lane usually, na merong bike lane, tapos merong small portion lang na matitira sa'yo. Itong BYD Seagull, nagkakasya siya doon sa natitirang space. So, hindi ko kailangang sakupin yung bike lane. Unlike the Everest, the Subaru, the SL6 before, na-occupy ko yon kasi makakasagi naman ako dito sa kaliwa. So, sakto lang. And then here right now, medyo bumpy itong road na to. Okay naman, with the proper tire pressure at 36 PSI, pinakargaan nga natin kanina, okay naman siya. Ayan o, okay yung suspension. Hindi rin naman ganun kaingay yung tires. Ayan. But of course, iba pa rin yung premium feeling ng Sea Lion 6, di ba? Half the price lang naman to ng Sea Lion 6. In terms of acceleration, para sa akin, dito sa city driving, hatid sundo ng mga bata, tapos like right now, mag-isa ako, okay na sa akin ang eco mode. Right? Hindi siya, of course, hindi siya super responsive, pero pag natapakan mo na siya, ayan, tuloy-tuloy na rin siya. Ayan, mabilis. Okay, so nakarating na tayo galing sa pagsundo sa school, and tingnan natin, state of charge is 92%. Estimated remaining range is 276 kilometers. And then if you look at trip A, total na tinakbo natin is 14.5. Tara, let's do some math. So we started at 100% SOC, finished at 92% SOC. We consumed 8%. 8% of the 30 kilowatt hour battery capacity is 2.4 kilowatt hour. Total distance traveled 14.5 kilometers. So ang consumption natin is 14.5 kilometers divided by 2.4 kilowatt hour. That will give us 6 kilometers per kilowatt hour. For example, nagcha-charge ka lang sa bahay and the rate is 11 pesos per kilowatt hour. Multiply that by 2.4. Ang naging consumption natin is only 26 pesos and 40 cents with the Seagull. Now, looking back at my previous Ford Everest 3.24 by 480 consumption, it was approximately 5 kilometers per liter. The 14.5 kilometer distance would have consumed about 3 liters. At, for example, parang last time na nakita ko yung price nasa 62 pesos per liter, multiply that by 3 liters, so one trip to the school would have cost me 186 pesos with the Ford Everest. With the Subaru XV 2.0 all-wheel drive CVT, the consumption was approximately 6 kilometers per liter. Back then, yung mga fuel consumption test na ginagawa ko. With the 14.5 kilometer distance, would have consumed about 2.4 liters. Last time I checked, yung gasoline, the price of the gasoline is around 58 pesos. So multiply that by 2.4. One trip to the school would have cost me 139 pesos and 20 cents with the Subaru XV. Ang laki ng difference, di ba? 26.4 lang dun sa Seagull. But of course, I am aware I am comparing apples and oranges. Totally different categories naman yung Ford Everest at yung Subaru compared to the Seagull. Right? Pinakita ko lang sa inyo to para lang meron kayong idea ng consumption, yung difference ng cost ng electricity tsaka ng gasoline. Okay, so anyway, ang next destination natin today is pupunta tayo ng Invitec. Ihatid natin si Panchita. Yung SL6 natin, ihatid natin sa Invitec para magpa-ceramic tint, tapos magpa-PPF, and magpa-ceramic coating na rin. Oh, di ba? Exciting. Actually, nandiyan sa likod, naka-convoy kami. Nasa likod si Madam Pea, dala yung SL6 natin. Invitec, here we come. Yan, dito tayo magpapa-PPF. Tapos na yung usapan namin dito ni Invitec, and iwan ko na yung Sea Lion 6 hanggang Wednesday daw to next week. Ayan, so dito na siya. Medyo busy sila ngayon. Meron ditong Innova Scenics. Meron naman dun, nagkataon na dito yung tropa ko, huwag ko nang banggitin ang pangalan sa kanya, itong LC300. So halos sabay kami, magpapa-PPF din. So anyway, abangan nyo na lang kasi gagawa ko ng separate vlog about Invitec. Alright? Okay guys, so next destination natin is dito sa Landers BGC. Mag-grocery kami, tapos magpapagupit ng libre. Kasi di ba libre ang gupit dito? Okay, nandito tayo sa basement 2 at ito merong bakanting parking. As usual, favorite natin yung sa dulo para isa lang ang katabi natin. So anyway, as expected, ang sarap niyang i-park, ang liit, especially if, pag sanay ka sa malalaking sasakyan. So ito para ka na lang naglalaro. Ang luwag-luwag. Oh. Ayan. Very convenient pag ganito lang ang size ng car mo, di ba? So ayan, ganda ng parking. Kapark na no? Saktong-sakto. Ang luwag. Ang gwapo ng spoiler, no? Ayan, pogi. Okay, grocery muna kami. Okay guys, so pauwi na kami, and this will end day 1 with the BYD Seagull. And so medyo madilim na. Gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo sa front. Ayan, no? Maganda, malakas yung niya, no? Yung ilaw, yung LED. Maganda yung cut-off. Ang linis, oh. So maganda visibility sa labas kahit gabi. I'm not sure, pero parang wala namang tint dito sa windshield. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. Good morning guys, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. Clear sky. Mukhang masaya ang weekend natin. Sana hindi umulan. So today it's what time na ba? 7:25. We're going to Dichi's school. Meron kaming father-daughter event sa school. So, yeah. So anyway, today marami kaming lakad, and we will be spending most of our time with the BYD Seagull within the city. Tomorrow, Sunday, we are driving up to Tagaytay. Alright? So far, we are now at 78% SOC. And we've driven a total of 27.6 kilometers magmula kahapon, and the remaining estimated range is 236 kilometers. So I am not sure kung ilang kilometers makukonsume namin or ilang percentage ng battery makukonsume namin the entire day today. Hopefully meron kaming enough remaining for tomorrow going to Tagaytay. Pagka mamayang hapon siguro, kapag medyo alanganin, I will need to look for a charging station. Okay? So, anyway, so far, driving in these familiar roads, familiar spaces, maneuvering in these familiar mga corners, very convenient talaga, easy peasy to maneuver. Obviously because of its size. Tapos very linear talaga yung acceleration niya. Pag tinapakan mo, naka-eco mode lang kami the whole time. Oops, teka, sorry. Nag-switch siya to normal. Buti tiningnan ko. Okay, let's switch back to eco mode. Okay, so naka-eco mode na tayo ulit. So yeah, kahapon may mga times na pinipiga ko siya para ma-feel ko lang yung acceleration. Just this morning, Dichi was saying na it's so small and it's so quiet. Para ka lang may dalang cart. Mas feel mo yung acceleration kasi nga super quiet niya, no? Just like any other BYD car na drive natin, ang lambot na manibela. I like the suspension. After kong nailagay sa 36 kahapon, suabing-suabe. Wala ako masyadong napapansing road noise. It's not very soft. Hindi rin siya very stiff. Parang sakto lang for a spirited driving. Isa sa mga amazing designs ng Seagull is that kahit maliit siya, inside it doesn't feel claustrophobic. So dito, tingnan nyo naman, malaki yung elbow room ko, malaki yung headroom ko. I will also let my wife and then si Achi drive this para they can also provide their own feedback from their own perspective. Okay? So join us again. Masaya tong weekend na to. Tingnan natin, especially mamaya, it's gonna be the 4 of us, loaded to, then we'll see how it performs with 4 passengers, especially tomorrow, kaming 4 going up to Tagaytay. So, tapos na yung event sa school ng daughter ko, and this time we are southbound sa EDSA. So, nadaanan ko yung mga bumpy part ng EDSA dun sa bandang sa may POEA, sa papunta sa harap ng ng Mega Mall southbound. Pareho lang naman compared to the other cars that I've been using in the past. The BYD Seagull still feels solid. Wala akong napansing mga rattling, lalo na dito sa banda sa dashboard. So anyway, dadaanan ko lang muna si Invitec. Sisilipin ko lang yung Sea Lion 6 natin kasi like I mentioned yesterday, ipinasok natin siya sa Invitec for PPF, tapos palit na rin ng tawag dito ng ceramic tint, tapos is ceramic coating din nila. So silipin lang natin saglit. So umpisan na lang yung car wash at detailing. Tomorrow umpisan na yung what do you call that, ceramic tint, tapos Monday yata umpisa na yung PPF. Okay, abangan nyo na lang po yung vlog ko about this. It's Saturday afternoon, nandito kami ngayon sa Medical City. Okay? And ayan, one of really nice things ng ganito lang ang size ng kotse is ang daling makapag-park. Ang luwag-luwag, ang dali lang ipasok. And one thing na for the entire day nabubulol ako, that I've been driving using the BYD Seagull, I really find this very useful. Ang ganda ng naisip na ganito. Instead of closing this, like, the typical design ng mga cars na sinasarado dito. With that kind of design, bawa kailangan ko tong case ng camera, madudukot ko lang ganyan, no? So kahit nagda-drive ako, makukuha ko dito or may lalagay ko dito. Very convenient, di ba? Now, if I need to get something a little bit bigger, kung masikip dito, pwede kong kunin dito sa kabila. Ayan, o. Simpleng design, ginawa lang nilang open. Very, very useful. Even dito sa likod. Ayan, o. So, kung may kukunin ako, ang dali lang. Pwede kong kunin dito, pwede kong kunin dito sa kabila. Okay, Achi is driving and we are in the Ortigas traffic. Saturday, 6:06 p.m. Grabe ang traffic. Ayan, ang bagal. So Achi? Ano first impression?
It's like a golf cart.
It's so easy to drive,
Teeny
no?
tiny.
Teeny tiny. But every time, everyone is like so close to you, no?
Yeah.
How does the brake feel?
It's not too far naman from the Sea Lion. Pero it does. I can't say it feels exactly the same.
How's the motor response being on eco mode lang muna for now?
What do you mean?
Yeah, yung acceleration mo when you step on the pedal. How's the response? Kasi naka-eco mode ka lang. Is it just right being in the city or do you feel na kulang?
I think it's just right.
With the 3 of us,
Yeah.
How about the ano? How do you feel about the space between you and mommy?
So near.
So near pero hindi naman claustrophobic yun. No?
Yeah.
Okay lang.
How about the AC? Malamig naman yung AC, no?
When you're in front, a while ago when I was at the back, it was mahina for me.
Yeah, kasi walang aircon vent dito sa likod. Pero kailangan lang naman lakasan ng konti yung blower and it worked naman. And then dito sa likod, yun nga lang, there's no lamp dito sa middle. Ang lamp mo
Really?
Yeah, wala. So medyo kinda dark dito sa likod. And then walang seatbelt warning for the rear seats. So tinanggal ko yung seatbelt. I was testing it kung may warning na lalabas dyan sa'yo, pero wala naman. So guys, we are on our way to Rockwell to pick up Dichi kasi may gala yung isang bata. Good luck sa amin sa traffic. Christmas rush na ngayon eh. So dito naman sa likod, so solo pa lang ako. For some reason, nag-enjoy ako dito sa gitna kasi nakikita ko yung view sa unahan. Maluwag, yan o. Well, si Achi is 5'4", luwag-luwag. And then si Madam Peya 5'6", kaya medyo nakaurong. Still maluwag para sa akin. Again guys, I'm 5'6". Comfortable naman dito sa likod. Wala naman akong masyadong complain.
Saan?
Okay.
Just
saan ba yung ano
doon yata.
Yung wow, nice place. Okay, wow. Taas ng ramp na to.
This validated my barangay hall plans.
Ganda ng architectural
Sophie,
design dito.
Can you go for...
Ayan, Sakura Tower.
Ah, this is so kidang fancy. Aba.
Ayan na, ang lakotsera. Oh, di pa in-unlock ni Achi. Oh, hi, lakotsera. Finally, natapos din ang Saturday natin. Sobrang nakakapagod yung traffic. So, in preparation for tomorrow's trip to Tagaytay, andito, yung SOC natin is 54%. And ang estimated range natin is 163 kilometers. Yung pupunta namin sa Tagaytay, according to maps, Google Maps, is 62 kilometers. So, doblehin natin yon, that's 124. Pero alam mo, yung 163, so di ba 100, so 124, parang sobra-sobra, no? Kaya lang, paano kung traffic? Hindi natin masabi. Pangalawa, yung 163 na yan, 2-dimensional lang yan. hindi yan 3D. Hindi kasama sa estimate niya yung paakyat. So, syempre, mas makonsumo paakyat. Although, pag pababa naman, meron kang regenerative braking. But then again, unpredictable yung traffic. Hindi natin masabi. So, medyo scary. Meron akong range anxiety. Diba? So, 124 tapos ito 163. Parang konti lang ang diferensya eh. So, kaya nag-decide ako na magpa-charge ngayong gabi. Kahit man lang madagdagan ng konti. Siguro just for 1 hour. Para lang, para lang mas may peace of mind tayo tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Okay, getting ready for Tagaytay. So, ayan. So, may enough space naman for some, konting luggage. And then, sa ilalim niya, nandyan yung mga cable chargers. So, maluwag naman. Hey guys, good morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Ang ganda ng weather since yesterday. So, siniswerte tayo. We are now on our way to Tagaytay. Magbe-breakfast lang kami doon. And, of course, kasama na kasi we want to do a test drive of the BYD Seagull. So, ayan, si Achi nagda-drive today. Kumusta so far?
Good.
Good.
It's nice on the highway. Tuloy-tuloy lang.
Yeah, it's so quiet, no? All you can hear is the road. So, kompleto kaming apat. Richie is at the back and then si Madam Peya andun. So, sakto naman, no? Hindi naman feeling masikip, 'di ba? What do you guys think? 'Di ba?
If to Tagaytay lang, I think it's okay.
Stable naman siya so far. We've been using eco mode lang. Mamaya magkakaalaman when we start going up sa Tagaytay. Tingnan natin kung anong power niya. We'll see if kayang-kaya na ba sa eco mode lang or kailangan ba natin mag normal or mag sport mode. Nandito na tayo sa Santa Rosa Tagaytay Road. Actually pinapadaan kami sa Binyan, kaya lang na-skip ni Angie, hindi niya nabantayan. So anyway, hinaan ko yung aircon kasi ang lamig. Ito pala guys, yung aircon niya hindi by number of degrees, kundi nakaano lang siya. L1 to L9. L1 is the coldest. Pag lagpas mo ng L9, ayan. Pag lagpas mo ng L9, magiging H1, meaning hot na yan. Kami, so far, L4, L5, malamig na. Hey guys, so nag-switch na kami ni Achi. Ako na nag-drive para mas makapag-provide ako ng feedback sa inyo. So, andito na tayo sa umpisa ng akyatan, papuntang Tagaytay. Lumagpas na tayo ng SNR. So, as you can see, paahon. Again guys, 4 kami. So, sakto lang yung load ng Seagull. And still, naka-eco mode pa rin ako. Okay? So, subukan natin mag-overtake. Eco mode to, ah. So, medyo delayed ang response sa gusto ko, pero enough pa rin naman nakapag-overtake. Ganun, no? Nakapag-overtake naman tayo safely. Yung acceleration na yon, ikumpara mo sa gas engine, malayo. And in terms of handling, stable naman siya, okay naman siya. Parang kang nag-drive ng kart, parang sarap ibali-balibag sa corner. Alam mo yun? Pag nalagay ko to sa sport, sport. Ayan, sport. Yan.
I felt the acceleration.
Diba? So, kung gusto mo ng fun to drive, spirited driving, going up Tagaytay and 4 kayo well planted, ang sarap ng naka-sport mode. Kasi ramdam mo yung acceleration, tapos feel mong planted yung sasakyan kasi nga 4 kayo. Tapos ito, asphalt pa yung road, very smooth. Ang sarap. Flat na ngayon yung road, naka-sport mode tayo. Ayan o, yung konting napa ko, kumpara nung kanina, ayan o, kita mo yung headlight, ang bilis, gumagana. Sige, balik na tayo sa eco para matipid ng content. Hello! Everyone's here for Christmas. Nag-order na kayo?
Coffee ko lang. Order na naman.
So, all day breakfast. Ano, meron sila big breakfast. Omelette. Ano to?
French toast and
French toast.
pancake.
Ano pa iba?
Meron silang rice meal.
Oo, yun pala. May rice meal. Gusto?
And pasta.
Parang ayoko mag-rice meal.
Pasta meron
Kasi may party tayo mamaya. This is Ditch's favorite. Ano to? Matcha? Bangus with egg. And guys, Ted. And then, baby, ano tong order mo? Garlic longganisa. And this is omelette. Hey guys, I'm sure you already missed this little guy. Look, 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 look. Here's Lucas. Say hi to your viewers.
Hi,
What's the name of that guy who keeps mentioning you in his comment?
hi Mr. Greg Santos. How are you?
Nice. So, favorite ka nun ni Mr. Greg Santos. He keeps on mentioning you sa comments. So anyway, what's your order? What's that?
Sausage with French toast and hot cocoa.
Oh, I like this.
Additional maple syrup.
Additional maple.
Everything brown.
What's this for? Maple syrup. To go with the French toast?
Everything brown.
Everything brown.
And how about you, Dichi? What did you order? Her favorite, all-time favorite, carbonara. Okay, let's eat. Kain na tayo. Hey guys, so kakatapos lang namin mag-breakfast. Nandito pa kami sa Tagaytay. Oops. So ayan, kasama ko si Bayaw, si Ted. And ayan, sabi ko, subukan mo ka kung i-test drive tong BYD Seagull. Ayan.
Hi, good morning.
Feeling binata, sakto lang sa atin yung size, oh.
Oh.
Ang masarap dito, ayan, oh. Ang sarap i-U-turn. Ang daling bumalik.
This is good for city drive and tight spot. Pero ang brake niya, konting apak mo lang, kagad-kagad.
Yeah. Magandang brakes, no? So guys, if you are new to our channel, konting background lang. My brother-in-law, si Ted, is a retired service manager ng Tesla. How many years ka nga sa Tesla?
13 years.
13 years. So
since the beginning nung Model S
yeah.
sa California. Sa factory muna ako,
Yeah.
and then sa service.
Yeah. So he's not just one of my friends na pinatest drive ko nitong Seagull. Gusto ko talagang i-drive niya to para ma-compare niya, and with all his experience with EV technology. Like last time, nireview namin yung kasama ko siya. Nag-second look kami ng Sea Lion 6 bago ako nag-decide na bumili. And then nung nag-launching din yung Tesla Philippines, kasama ko rin siya, nireview namin. So kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yun, tingnan nyo lang po sa channel namin. Kumusta response ng motor?
Basta electric vehicle talaga, ang response niyan is instant eh.
Instant talaga, no?
Instant. Kaya akyatan and singitan sa traffic, kayang-kaya nito kasi maliit.
Yeah.
Hindi ka saka sa price price range niya, mga 900 ba to?
898,000 lang to eh.
Oo.
Just imagine kung naghahanap ka ngayon ng small car, city car na mga 4K sa family, sulit na.
Oo.
Hey guys, so it's almost 11 AM. Natapos na yung aming long breakfast. And ayan, si Madam Pea naman ang nagda-drive. Going down na kami, pabalik na ng Maynila. So siya naman pinapa-experience ko. So right now, ang SOC natin is 40%, no? And our remaining estimated range is 100 kilometers. So mga 62-65 kilometers lang naman to pauwi sa bahay. So I think confident na tayo niyan. Anyway, pag pupunta kami ng Tagaytay, talagang as much as possible pupunta kami ng morning lang, tapos magbe-breakfast kasi ayaw naming abutan ng traffic. And typically ganito 10, 11, before 12 pababa na kami niyan. Kasi nga nakakasira ng mood yung nag-weekend drive ka, tapos nag-enjoy ka sa breakfast and all, nag-enjoy ka sa drive going here, tapos biglang pa uwi, naipit ka sa traffic, nakakasira ng mood. So anyway, Madam Pea, kumusta ang pagdadrive ng BYD Seagull so far?
Okay naman.
Ano ulit? Ba't ang tapang mo mag-overtake kanina?
Tapang talaga.
Oo. Yung
Hindi.
jeep kanina, sandali mo lang in-overtaken eh.
Kasi short lang nga siya, so yung body. So madali ka lang makapasok.
Wow. Oo, may motor. Oh my God. Itong dalawang girls ko, itong mga mag-drive eh. delayed magpreno kanina. Si Achi din, napasigaw ako ng brake eh.
Tinetest ko lang yung brake.
Ako kaya mag-test ng brake.
Kung effective.
Ako mag-drive. Ikaw paupuin kita dito. Ako magte-test ng brake. Tapos wag ka mag-seatbelt. Gusto mo? Subukan natin.
Okay.
So, itong mga girls ko, mahilig tong magdala nitong giant na tawag dito? Water bottle.
Tumbler.
Okay, so another thing na napansin ko in our trip today, gustong-gusto ko talaga tong design dito. Ayan oh, kasya siya oh. Ayan oh. Kasya. So, pwede mong pasandalin dyan. Kasya. Ngayon, kung may gamit ka dyan, pwede mo pa itong ilagay dito sa likod. Yan o. Yan o. Diba? And not only that you can put it at the back, kundi ikaw, even if you're the driver or front passenger, madaling kunin. Ayan o. Okay, how about the two of you back there? How's the experience dyan sa likod?
It's good.
Good?
Naman. Yeah.
Ha?
It's good naman.
Comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
How about you at Dichi?
I was asleep the whole time going here, so
Oo nga no, natulog ka lang no. So that's a good sign.
I
Yeah.
started snoring.
You slept like a baby? So meaning comfortable ka dyan sa likod. Ayun no, maluwag pa no. Sakto for two. Actually,
I think
do you think
kasya
kasya pa si Lucas
yeah.
dyan ano? Wala nga lang.
Wala
If
sila.
quick, ano lang, like to the mall, yeah. But if long drive, masikip.
Okay. Ito yung sinasabi kong traffic oh, nag-umpisa na. So ayan oh. Namumula. So red. 51 kilometers to go, 1 hour and 22 minutes. Hey guys, so nakababa na kami ng Tagaytay. Nandito na kami sa entrance papuntang Calax. Nag-switch na kami ni Madam Pea. So far, yung SOC natin naging 39 from 40. So yung pababa natin from Tagaytay, papunta dito sa may entrance to Calax, 1% lang ang nabawas. May na-encounter kaming traffic. So I think yun yung reason. Siguro kung hindi ma-traffic, baka lumagpas to ng 40%. And then, at the same time kasi nagcha-charge ako ng phone, tapos yung aircon natin, naka number 4 yung blower kanina kasi meron akong isang maselan dyan sa likod sa aircon. Kaya malakas yung yung blower. But yeah, normal use. So parang 1% lang ang na-consume from Tagaytay going down here. That's not bad, I think. We are now at 80 kph, naka-eco mode pa rin. Smooth acceleration, naka-AC tayo. 85, taasan ko mga hanggang 90. Nafe-feel ko yung steering wheel, nag-stiffen, tumitigas ng konti, which is good. Para mas may control ka kapag ganitong mabilis. Subukan natin akyat tayo ng 100, which is the speed limit. Yan. Medyo malakas ang hangin sa labas no? At 80 kph. Now if I need to go to the passing lane kapag may mabagal sa unahan, so ito pakita ko sa inyo. So medyo mabagal tong van na to, is not supposed to be there. So lipat tayo dito, signal light, and then speed up. Naka-eco mode ako, and there is enough power to accelerate and be up to speed with the rest of the cars in this lane. This is the fast lane, di ba? So importante yung ganun na when you change lane para mag-overtake, importante yung response ng engine ng motor, so that mabilis kang makahabol sa speed limit or sa current speed ng mga cars dun sa lane that you are changing to. Okay? So eco mode lang yan. So there's no doubt okay din siya sa highway. Okay, so nandito na tayo sa EDSA northbound. State of charge is 25%. May remaining estimated range tayo na 74 kilometers. So, sobra naman siya actually. Nagpasiguro lang ako kagabi. I think masaya kami with the BYD Seagull as a family car, going for a quick run, medyo out of town, malapit lang sa Metro Manila. I think comfortable naman siya ng mga 2 to 3 hours na drive. So far yun ang experience namin, o the one way going to Crosswinds ba yun? Voila yung restaurant. Okay naman, no complaints naman yung mga girls. In fact, si Dichi, she's back to sleep. So ayun, I think that's proof enough na comfortable yung upo niya sa likod, kasi otherwise di yan makakatulog. And very sensitive yan sa aircon. So ayan, aircon is working. It's cold enough. Mamaya sisilipin natin ulit si Panchita, yung SL6 natin. Pupunta tayo ulit sa Invitec, sisilipin ko. And then mamaya mag-attend tayo ng Christmas party ng Sea Lion 6 Owners Philippines, yung group natin dyan sa Facebook. Alright, so see you guys later. Okay, so it's now 5:30 and this is my last trip. I'm going to pick up Dichi sa school. Ito yung last trip natin before isoli ko to sa BYD Greenfield. Anong verdict natin? Well, ako honestly, maganda talaga kapag ganito na I get to drive the car for 3 to 4 days. I'm happy with its performance in the city. I'm also happy ng performance niya driving it in the highway, going to Tagaytay, going uphill. For the price of 898,000 pesos, I think sulit na sulit tong car na to. So just imagine, well, I am trying to imagine, I was trying to recall when I was just starting my family. Yung budget ko sa car is around 898, and I mean less than 1 million. How I wish back then available na to. Kasi back then kailangan ko lagi talaga dalawang sasakyan because of the coding. So malaking bagay na walang coding. Malaking bagay na I can save up a lot sa gas expenses since this is a full EV. Yung masisave ko sa gas expenses, malaking bagay na yun pandagdag sa monthly amortization. Very powerful. Hindi ko pa pala, by the way, alam kung magkano yung pricing nung accessories, yung accessories sa spoiler, yung front chin, and then yung rear diffuser. That really makes it very sporty. Later, kapag meron ng available na price, update ko na lang siguro yung description. Alright? But I must tell you, bagay sa kanya, di ba, kung minsan nagkakantsaw tayo na ricey, all show, no go. Ito, I would say na yung mga ganong accessories niya, sporty accessory, bagay sa kanya kasi meron siyang go. Hindi lang siya show, meron siyang go. Actually, when we went up to Tagaytay, I did some spirited driving. Nilaro ko talaga yung sport mode niya. Di ko na lang pinakita sa inyo kasi baka mabash nyo ko. Basta, promise, ang ganda niyang laro-laruin doon sa paakyat and konting curves, and iba talaga kapag EV. Sinasabi ni Madam Pea, sabi rin ni Achi, parang okay din naman daw sa kanila yung experience going up to Tagaytay, but not for a long drive. I think they are referring to long drives na katulad ng ginawa namin going to Sagada, kasi talagang long drive yun, or going to Bicol. You know what? I am a very practical person. Kung yung budget ko is 898,000, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain anymore. Okay na sa akin yung suspension. Malaki na titipid ko monthly. Okay na sa akin yun. If I'm going to complain about a more comfortable suspension, a more comfortable space, then I need to, increase my budget kung ma-afford ko. Like I said, I'm a very practical person. So I just live within my means. I think 898,000 pesos for this car, for all the features. I think sulit na siya. So, with a estimated range of 300 kilometers, and yung use case namin, we drive about 70 kilometers a day. Yung 100, yung isang full charge ng battery nito will get us to up to 4 days, Monday to Thursday. So, magcha-charge ako once a week. And then, occasional drive out of town or to the malls lang on weekends. Sobrang-sobra yung 30 kilowatt hour na budget mo. Wala akong i-complain sa features nito, sa performance nito for the price of 898,000 pesos. So, syempre, wala namang perfect na sasakyan, di ba? Kahit papaano, meron pa rin kulang, meron ka pa rin hahanapin. And honestly, if there's something missing na na-feel ko actually kagabi when we were driving is the indoor lamp dito sa gitna. Sana naglagay sila dito sa gitna. Tapos, dun din sa trunk, sa pinakalikod, wala rin siyang ilaw doon. So, yun lang yung na-feel kong inconvenience. So, anyway guys, we would like to thank again BYD Greenfield, especially si Sean and si Sir Amir, the branch manager. If you are interested, ilalagay ko dyan yung number ni Sean. Feel free to reach out to him. Please contact him. So, I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoyed spending the weekend with us. And abangan nyo po. Malapit na matapos yung PPF installation dun sa Sea Lion 6 natin. Abangan nyo rin. We will have a road trip to Bicol. Papakita ko sa inyo performance ng Sea Lion 6. Okay? Yung mga hindi pa nag-subscribe, please do not forget to subscribe. Okay? As always, drive safe. Bye.